Okay. Your elbow seems to be causing like some resistance. So when you pull this way, you're kind of pushing your elbow along. I feel like that's where you're actively moving it, is from your elbow.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. That's a good concept to have. But first, let's put down what's supposed to be underneath it, and that's the fact that you need to just you need to move. If you were to like put up one point on your arm, and like that point is going to be like what you would move if you were like a puppet, right? Say so you have like a puppet arm, and like we're gonna choose where you would attach the string, right? Yours is here, so like the only way I'd be able to move the string is via the elbow, and that's why you have this initiative portato kind of thing. Now, can I move this one? Great. So, it's here. This is where the string, the puppet master has your string, and the elbow just follows. Now, before you had just this, and your elbow just didn't even move. Now it's got to be your elbow moves with it. There you go. Great. That's it. Now from the bottom, you have your elbow here. And then from this right angle about here, you remember the right angle? You release this elbow tension that you have, and you just go, because you're home free away from the elbow. So when you're coming up, you let the elbow follow. When you're going down, you let the elbow do as it will. Yes. Yes. Great. So, G major, we're going to do with no portato and stop. All the way up with no portato, stop. Right. So, and I want to see your elbow doing good things, but also with no tension. Okay. So I lifted your elbow up, and then you started to jerk it again, which means you're associating lifting your elbow up with the elbow tension that you carry. Okay. So we're gonna fix that. Have you been imaging the flood thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we imagine that the room is filling up with water. Oh yeah, you're already floating around with the water. Now, when you do this, try to feel like your elbows being lifted from above, perhaps. Yeah, as if like someone was just lifting it up very gracefully. Okay, because I want you to try and initiate these muscles here. Okay, your bicep, just your bicep to lift up your arm and nothing else. Like that's, if you were to do it, I think that's right. But anyway, it's just one muscle group. Okay, it's not all of these. And then when you lift your elbow up, your elbow should be able to let anything happen. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, let's do that one more time and just think about releasing your elbow and having your arm lifted, not by your elbow, but by the muscle groups here. Okay. Same thing. Start over. Did you hear that? You have it. No, it's being a little more fluid, but let's get it all the way. You're hitting two strings at the same time? Yeah. Yeah, your elbow is tricky. He's a tricky little fella. No, so what you want to do is get it high. Not too high, but, high and behind you so that you feel like the bow is hanging off. And also, can I have your stick to me? Oh, great. See how, like, you had this and your elbow just couldn't be down?
Yeah.
Just couldn't go up because then you have this kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you just rotate the stick, then everything falls into place and everything's great. So, now let's try. Okay. Can I have you with your bridge perpendicular to this, so you can see where your bow's going.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that looks probably. Well, your bridge should look like a line, yeah.
Yeah.
So you should see no face of the bridge. That's what should look like. Pause. Now look at your bow in the mirror. Now look at where your elbow is. Oh. Yes. So when you image this image, it looks like you had it come up to here. Now let's re-image it, and now let's have the water. The water is coming up to like your ear. The water is at your ear, not at your armpit, but at your ear. Great. Keep going. Stop. Did you hear how that last one was perfect?
Mm-hmm.
So when I did this, which bolted everything down, and I did this, which bolted this part up. So now I'm just going to do this, and that's correct. You feel that?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a difficult situation that we violists or upstring people have, is to try and get the elbow to be independent from the shoulder.